Gonna give it a couple more minutes for people to file in. Make yourselves comfortable. Turn up the bass. Light some Nag Champa. Put on some headphones. If you want to interact, jump on Twitch. Twitch.tv/thickglasses363. Thick with a capital T, glasses with a capital G, and then the numbers 363. Twitch.tv/thickglasses363. The IG live is so finicky. If I go to wave or respond, it cuts the signal. So we're just going to keep it like this. And this is the first one. Should be fun. Plus the picture on Twitch is much better. I got all kinds of fun angles. You can see my hair disappearing on the top of my head. And me in multiple lights. Of course, my favorite record bag. And this bad boy. In all of its majesty. I love that track. It's a trippy little warm-up. All right. So this ditty, I have to use this little apparatus because I got my 47-year-old eyes. Fabrizio Ciano, In the Hood. Always hilarious names for dance music. I love the way that this track feels. It's super slippery. Got to play it a little bit faster than how they recorded it. Otherwise, it's too slow for me. The label's called We Us. It's a great little jazzy starter offer. A lot of these tracks, I never even knew who produced them or what the labels were. I don't really get too into kind of nerding out on names other than names I've seen over and over again. So one thing I like about music and art is that it can express what it's trying to say without talking. But people love talking about stuff that's hard to talk about, like art and music. But I did a bunch of research this morning, so I didn't sound like a total twat reviewing records. I didn't even know who made them.
This is what goes on between men and women. I don't want to break this news to you, Stan. I've got my whiskey.
So that was We Us. The next one is my favorite new guy, new to me. This guy, Tom Ellis. I'm sure everybody's heard of him. I had to walk away from this scene and this music a long time ago. And so actually just in February, this February, it's been 3 years back collecting records and playing. So everything's new to me. But this guy, Tom Ellis, I love. He's got that feeling kind of like Cobain and Dennis Kesnichi. It's like minimal, micro, whatever you want to call it. It's good. And again, I got to speed it up. It's recorded at this, which is nice and stompy, but I need it a little faster. Otherwise, the minimal kind of puts me to sleep. Good starter upper. The label's called Salon. Funny thing happened just a little bit ago. You can't really see it, but there is an absolute jungle of cables and wires going on right on the other side of this attractive piece. And I lit some incense and forgot about it. And as I was fiddling with all this stuff, I started to see like the occasional little swizzle of smoke. I got kind of nervous there for a little bit, but it turned out it was just the incense. So there'll be no small apartment fires this evening. The next one's on What Next. It's What Next 001. And I got it for this Josh Baker track called Frustrated, which I played when I played at Sunday Sessions the time before last, when it was at Wanzheimer, which was a really good venue. A lot better, I think, than Apotec. But I've found this other track on the other side by Mariano Matilahan. The track's called Case Sensitive on What Next 001. Check this out. Super heavy on the bass. Now again, these aren't top 10 records that I got this month or top 10 records that have been released this month. This is just the top 10 records that I can't stop listening to this month. And by the way, the hardest part of this whole thing was going through this collection and pulling out only 10 records to play for people. I mean, I could do this shit all day and all night, as most of us can, I'm sure, but this one's loud. If you got bass, turn the bass up. Cheers, Bryce. Tisha. Tisha saved my life. There's no rest of it. Again, these are just all super minimal to me. I don't really know. I think genres are like specific to people. What I think is rock, you might think is something different. What I think is minimal, you might something different. But anyways, that last one was Tom Ellis on Salon Records. Super good. I only like the one track though. This next one I just found recently, Santos, Half Past Century EP, and the track is Trip Masters and Ricardo Villalobos teamed up. I love you too. And it's a dope track. I just found it totally on accident. Hey! Kayukas in the house on Twitch. By the way, you guys, if you're really into this, go on to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/thickglasses363. Thick, capital THICC, glasses, capital GLASSES 363. Twitch.tv/thickglasses363. So yeah, this next one, Santos, Half Past Century. There's no rest of it. I can't even really see what that label is. I'll figure it out if somebody wants to get it. But yeah, it's Trip Masters with Ricardo Villalobos. The last one was Mariano Mateljan with a J. Madeljan. I'm going to be American and mispronounce everything. Mariano Madeljan. Case sensitive on What Next 001. This next one's Flord, F-L-O-R-D. I feel like that's more Norwegian than like, oh man, that shit floored me. Floored and Weirdvin, I don't fucking know. F-L-O-R-D, the and icon, and W-E-I-R-D-V-I-N. Floored and Weirdvin, yeah. Been making the technos. I can't even really see what this label is. It's got a really cool logo on it though. Check that out. It's like a flower with some letters on it. It goes really good with this one. Floored and Weirdvin. The track is gonna be Benda. B-E-N-D-E. That's Tripmasters and Ricardo Villalobos together. Santos Half Past Century EP. And there's 2 tracks on the other side that are also super chuggy. And this is the Floored and Weirdvin, yeah. This one's got a little jazz thing, but it kind of... I don't know what I would say about this. It's got kind of like this dirty guitar that makes you feel weird. Which I don't know if you're into that stuff, but I am. I'm not a big guitar solo fan, which is weird because I grew up with a dad that's like a lead guitarist. And that dude will just solo forever. We used to be in a 70s cover band together called Dazed and Confused. Get it? And I'm the drummer. And he would rip these solos, man. We'd play in these little bars. And there'd be like 20 or 30 people. My dad would just have that fucking Marshall cranked up to 12, just blowing everybody's wigs off. It was great. But yeah, this is a little different. This is more kind of dirty guitar in your face, make you feel weird. Some jazz. A little fast. There you go. Sometimes when you play it at the wrong speed, yeah, I do need thicker glasses, Jesse. I need some jam jar ones, some jelly jar. DJ Jelly Jar. Can't see. I got this fucking apparatus. Steve gave it to me for reading labels. I'm this old. I spend probably a half an hour per every 24 hours in the day walking around announcing where are my glasses. I have no idea what this next one is. It's sweet. It's probably the sweetest of sweet you'll ever hear me play. As you get to hear me more and know me more, I like it dark. Darker the better. I do not like big clubhouse and big screaming vocals and repetitive filtered French disco stuff. Just not my bag at all. There's a place for it, sure. But I love it when like Derek Carter plays it or Sneak plays it because it's the way they play, but they have a real like deep kind of chuggy beat underneath it, so it works for me. Anyways, this is about as sweet as you'll ever hear me get. And again, I don't know what this is. It's X-Files 003 on green vinyl. That was Floored and Weirdvin. Let's see what we got here. This one's got a little... I think I love you, she says over and over. And it's a terrible pressing, by the way, X-Files people, if you're with me tonight. Get your shit together. Stop compressing everything so much before you press it. Sweet, right? Pretty, right? It's all about the break. Imagine like it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You've been going for a while. Someone's making waffles. You're sitting on a beanbag chair and it's like got some strange, nondescript, sticky liquid on it. Could be a soda or other. And then this is playing, you're like, ooh. Somebody light some Nag Champa. I think I love you. That was the sweet little Green Vinyl X-Files. Terrible pressing, great track. This next one, the label is called Out of Stock. And again, I'm sure all you guys are like, yeah, bro, we know. I don't know. Like I said, I walked away for a long time, 20 years. Just came back about 3 years ago. So it's all new to me, except for all the stuff I used to play in like late 90s, 2000s. Out of Stock, The Weeknd. Ooh. D-E-W-E-E-K-E-N-D. The Weeknd. Could be De Weeknd. I don't know. It's probably some German thing. This is a great little chuggy minimal. It's The Weeknd and it's The Weeknd EP. So he must have been tired when they were like, give us a name, The Weeknd. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I cannot deal with just vocals for vocals' sake. It has to be really good. For me, whatever. I like trippy vocals you can't even tell what they're saying. That's my favorite. Talking to you on Twitch, Jesse. This one's got a good driving. Reminds me of some Christy Kleblev business on Played By, which I have, and I wanted to play the Dominatrix EP. And you know what's crazy is everybody slept on Christy Kleblev's, I think it's called This Is The Shit or The Shit, his double pack. It's fucking insane, dude, and there's still copies on DJ Day. And it's like marked down on sale. But then the worst fucking garbage you ever heard in your life sells out in a minute. Anyways, Christy Kleblev, dude, go get it. It's disgusting. I'll review it someday. How dope is this? Yeah, that was Out of Stock. I think it's 003. 03, yeah. The Weeknd. And it's The Weeknd EP by The Weeknd. It's like my dad's name's John Kimball, and a lot of people know my dad because he helps a lot of people in LA. And I'll meet them, and they'll go, "Oh, I know your dad." And I'll go, "Oh, I'm John Kimball, son of John Kimball." So it's like The Weeknd. Anyways, this is hands down probably my most favorite producer, J Tripwire. Just consistently. I've been listening to that dude since I was like in my late teens. I'm 47. Just nonstop. Always impressive. This is a track he did with Miller on Into the Woods, Out of the Woods, All Over the Woods, Into the Woods. Oh, interesting. It's a number with some letters. It looks like my driver's license number, BC751129. But this is Miller and Dre Tripwire, Miller Real Gang. I like both of them. I've got a bunch of purple print. I've got some great purple print shirts, and I've got this great shirt on right now made by my homeboy Chris Mohn. It's Mohn or Mhon. Trippy. It's got an H in it. And the back's got all this like rad Basquiat rave business. Anyways, check out his Instagram. He's got all sorts of cool stuff for sale. But tell him, yeah, I have one tell him. It's the red one. I can't remember. I'll bust it out sometime. It's a beautiful track. And then I have a couple other ones that I like, but not as much as that one. But Purple Print's dope for sure. Not all of them for me. It's I'm pretty selective, but in general, as a label, like what they put out, I would say is like 90% really good, which is, I think that's the one. It's really beautiful. Unknown artist. Yeah. My favorite track is B1. Anyways, this is Miller and J Tripwire on Into the Woods. Miller's blowing up right now, by the way, too. Hey, DJ Ink's in the house. By the way, you can get the majority of these records from my homeboy, Ryan, a.k.a. DJ Ink at Underground Vinyl Source. I don't know if you noticed my excellent slip mats from him. UndergroundVinylSource.com. He's a great asset and a good guy. He does good business. Really goes above and beyond and out of the way for you. This is J Tripwire Miller, Into the Woods.
Follow the trails around the garden. The gym. No.
I don't want to give away too much of that track because it's real juicy. But that's probably my favorite producer ever. Right up there with Nathan Coles and Dennis Kesnichev and a handful of other people. But J Tripwire just continues to just blow my mind. So this is just straight up Miller. Miller Real Gang. He makes some really cool shirts, but I keep seeing little snippets of him with this one shirt on. I asked him about it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Anyways, this is Miller. I just found out there's still more copies of these out there. Said he's only going to do like 200 or 300 of these. Tamira 001. Miller. Dude, my neighbors downstairs just had a baby. It's Wednesday night. They're super cool. But I am loud. I turned the sub halfway down.
The DSI.
Positive? Are you positive? Means you're sure.
Sig Miller. This next one is the first song on our new album. Just kidding. This is Lee Burton, Super Acid track. I don't know if you can hear the continuity in all the sounds in these records. This one's pressed really well. Thanks, Lee Burton. This thing gets the Screamin' 303 going in a minute. We used to have a 303 in the studio. Sam had every analog keyboard you can imagine. Just on the pegboard, on those racks, on the walls. This was like 96, 97. And then like 99, 2000, 2001. You just have all the machines, you put the headphones on, and you just sit there. I mean, it's insane, as I'm sure you all know. All right, so no more of me chit-chatting. I'm going to mix all these together for you live. If the IG cuts out, go over to the Twitch if you want to hear the mix, and then I'm going to edit all this stuff, and not the mix, but I'll chop out the talking and load it on the YouTube if you're interested in seeing it. The Twitch has got all kinds of fun angles and 4 different cameras and a switcher and blah, blah, blah. So if it cuts out and you still want to hear it, jump on. You can grab the link off my stories. And, oh yeah, dude, that RQZ is super good. I got a couple of things by that guy. He's talented. He likes that one sample of that voice. You can always tell, like, he's got that feel. But he does that really well. But good call. Good eye. All right, I'm going in, y'all.
goes on between men and women. I have to,
Well, Mom.
I don't want to break this news to you, Stina. I've got my whiskey.
Well, Mom.
You know, that,
Well, Mom.
you know, that, have the gift. I love it. Anyway. You know, thank God.
Well, Mom.
You know, that,
Well, Mom. Well, Mom. Well, Mom. Well, Mom. Well, Mom. Well, Mom. Well, Mom.
There's no rest of it. Terrorize it. Terrorize it. Terrorize it. Terrorize it. There's no rest of it. Terrorize it.
Positive. It's sure.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. That was super fun. I hope I didn't chatter too much over the tunes. And we'll do this probably, I would say definitely once a month, maybe a couple times a month. But thank you everybody for coming. And I'll edit all this stuff and put it up on YouTube so you can check out the video. And then I'll post the mix to SoundCloud too if you want any more of these tracks, IDs, as they say. Let me know. All right. Love you guys.